Who do you think will win in a fight? One measly wither or 100 snow golems? Hello, welcome back to another episode of Miko's for Our World, and today we've got something weird to start with because we are testing whether or not a wither or 100 snow golems is actually able to kill one wither. Alright, time for us now to start spawning this thing. I believe just do this thing. Wait, what? Alright, the problem seemed to be the snow covering this, so I believe this should be good now. Yep. Run. I'm 100% certain that the wither will win in this fight. Yep, as predicted. I know that as soon as the wither spawns in, that one shot boom at the start probably would wipe them all out. Just wanted to give it a shot, but I'll have to take care of this wither. The easiest way to kill a wither seems to just be digging this one by one holes and then dragging the wither out. When you're down, just go back, heal a bit, and then we can go back in. Just wait for the wither to expire, go back in, and then just finish the job. It's pretty easy to do it in a very tight space opposed to a very open area. Yep, there you go. As easy as that. And we do need the nether star for a beacon, but another test is occurring on a different area, you see. Well, aside from the snow golems, I also wanted to try out if iron golems could also win in a fight against the wither. So I've gathered here a few starting points for iron golems, and let's see if they could actually withstand the pressure against the mighty wither, if you may. I mean, compared to the snow golems, they technically are much stronger. One, they hit harder, they are much more durable than the snow golems, or at least they will survive the first hit. I don't know, however, if they can survive the succeeding hits against the wither, seeing as how dumb they look and how dumb they act. Alright, now let's see if they can actually withstand this. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, and a 3. Takbo! Takbo. Run. Let's see. Free cam. Okay, first hit is a big hit. They survived that? What? That's insane. They're actually killing it. Dude, what? Alright, few guys left. Oh, they killed it. What? With 2 guys remaining, mind you. They killed the wither. I spawned like 7 of these dudes. Well, I mean, the arena is small, but that's insane. This might be the better method for killing the wither. Now we've got one last wither for us to kill. And he's down. That's it. That's all our wither skulls. We've got 13, I think, and we had 4 successful wither kills. But aside from our wither shenanigans, we also do have something to talk about because we are now moving forward from our original base. Well, last episode, as you remember, we did create this cave before our Chamber of Secrets, and now I have added a simple 3x3 piston door for it. And aside from that, I have added also a few more redstones like this. Stepping on a pressure plate, we get this amazing sequence of events. This just makes a lot more sense. My idea here is to make it look like the mouth is a fountain. As you remember, the basilisk was supposed to be roaming around the pipes near Hogwarts. So it makes sense that this whole area is like a water reservoir. Stepping on the pressure plate once again, we are then greeted with this warm welcome of succeeding sequence of lights, which does look good and gives us more of an atmosphere when we are entering this whole area. But that gives the question where we are headed next. This base is fully completed now, so what do we do now? In the south area of our main base is this whole area. This is supposed to be my industrial district where all of my farms are to be kept. Building farms over here and in a very long way from my main base can take a lot of time. That is why I am proposing to build something right over there, a sort of a rest house where we will just be basing for the time being and where we can put all of our stuff all over the industrial district. This is the particular area where I would like to build my version of a home right near the industrial district, which is right around here, and it is fairly close to our house or our home in this area. But first we have to build the house itself, and one of the things that I'm fascinated about from the second movie in the Harry Potter series is the house of the Weasleys, also known as the Burrow. That is why I would like to try and create my own version of the Burrow right here on that space. As you can see, I have gathered all of the different stuff that I would need in order to build this thing. So what are we waiting for? It's now time for us to start burrowing and digging our ways, because it's time to build the Burrow from Harry Potter. The base has been finally completed. Here you go, and here you have our new base for this particular area in the industrial district. This right here, for those who know, is my replication of the Burrow from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Here we've got the building itself. I'll just sit back a bit. Here we have the main quarters where the living room exists, and we have the bedrooms from the extending towers up in here. One of the problems I had with building this build is, of course, the tilt that it has. It is very tilty. It kind of does slant a bit, so what I did was offset the first half by 1 block and then underset this block by 1 block. This makes it look like it's going this way, slanting a bit, makes it an illusion. Okay, same goes for the back side. We can see, happy guys, we can see a slight 1 block offset going downwards into the build. We still have other stuff that we've got to work with. First one is the terraforming. For this one, I wanted it to be a bit more of a boggy type of landscape, so we might do that on a live stream. And aside from that, we also need to work on the interiors of this build. I've just completed the exterior of the build, however, we still need to do the interiors of it. I started doing the interior, but as you can see, I quickly fell off. I did not want to do any of the upper levels. I like this one, bit empty. The staircases, a bit empty. Percy's room, a bit empty. The twins' room is a bit empty right over here. This is the twins' room, but it's a bit empty. The other kids' room, Mr. and Miss Weasley's room, and then we also have Ron's room up on top of here, which are all being a bit too empty for my liking. Aside from that, the back sides, if you take a look at the front side is basically glorious, magnificent, amazing. But as we move to the back of it, psychotic. No amount of detailing whatsoever has been done on the back of things, but the front looks just amazing. As we see on the background and as we see on the light in the night, we can see trace bits of light coming in. We also had a bit of a pond right over here. But aside from that, our basic base up over here in the industrial district is finally done. Aside from that, one particular thing has been growing on my mind. That being my lack of another armor or another piece of equipment that is very necessary for our future building shenanigans. As you can see, I am constantly wearing my Godric's guard or my chest plate, but I do not have on me a certain wing. That wing being only accessible in the end region. So we might need to be on the end right about now. I've done this before. I've tried doing end busting before, but I didn't put it on video because it was quite frankly unsuccessful. I did not see any end city of any sort from that end busting, which is kind of sad, but it's just a luck based approach. So how about we increase our render distance? Don't see anything here, literally nothing. Let me put my thumb on the shift key just in case we fell off, just in case. Probably make it. That was close. I see something. Please let there be a ship. Please. I see one. Our game plan right now is just to shoot every shulker that we might see. If we can solo kill it, however, then that's good still, because we have a looting sword with us. That was close. Looting sword, if you don't know, it increases your drops into any mobs that you might kill. Right, let's see though. Let's just shoot, okay? shoot over the distance, it will open up like that. And that's basically the gist of it. And we need to reach that ship right over there where one elytra does exist. Finally, one. We just need to get... No! Mate, you be hiding in there. It's not that difficult, it's just annoying. We've got ourselves 19 shulker shells now from all of the shulkers in this whole and city. But now, last on our bucket list is getting ourselves some elytra. And I want to do this as safely as possible. Maybe for the last one, we'll use Pearl for flex. Ooh, flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Teleported. 1. Nice. What is this? Insta health. I don't need that one. Last one, last one, last one. Last one. Another one. But here we have finally the elytra. Oh, how did I get it? Sky's the limit. I want to test it, but we'll kill that one first. The last one, we've got smithing templates as well. Looting 3 on a sword, that's pretty good. Let's just kill that last one and then we'll get out of here. And also get ourselves... Wait, what? Oh. No! No. We'll leave him be and enjoy ourselves our first new flight. First, we equip our elytra and then we use one of these things, a rocket. Essentially, I think you just do 2 taps of a jump. So 1, 2, and you enter flight mode. 1, 2, you enter flight mode. So let's do it. 1, 2. Let me look at it. Oh man, that looks sick. That is simply sick. Cool. Wow. We've done a lot of things today. We did our version of the Burrow. We did our interpretation of the Burrow. We also found out what happens with regards to a wither versus tons of snow golems. But aside from that, finally, we get ourselves one of these things over here. An elytra. And I believe it's one of the equipment that we are needing today. But aside from that, that is all I have to offer for today. We've done tons of stuff. But always remember to keep it current, stay tentacle and squid up. Bye bye. Bye bye.